Hey guys, Heidi Easley here, Texas Art and Soul, and I teach women how to make money teaching paint parties online, in person, art kits, door hangers, porch leaners, reverse paint parties, and so much more. So let me know as you get on if you are excited about seeing me paint this VW bus for Christmas. So here's kind of a little taste of when you're inside Paint Party headquarters. So let me know if you're on. Let me know if there is an echo. We've been having a lot of tech issues, and I want you to know it is okay. Tech issues are okay. It happens. Hey, Lori. Hey, guys. Go ahead and say hi. I'm also going to go ahead and give away 2 Happy Meals. I love sharing. So for those of you that are sprinkling the love, which means sharing or commenting, all of those great things, we are wrapping up. Oh, great, Lori. Thank you for letting me know. So no echo. Lori, I'm going to give you the first prize. So Lori White, if you would please email support@paintpartyheadquarters.com. Now, we have over 2,200 members in Paint Party Headquarters. Woo! My husband's here for tech support. He's making sure there's no echo before he leaves. So it is kind of crazy how fast Paint Party Headquarters has grown. So during this time, I am going to be, this is the final Facebook Live I am doing for the big fall opening. So we're not going to open again to the public until May of 2021. So if you have been on the fence, guys, you need to make a decision. You just have a couple more hours, okay? So I'm going to be painting this VW bus, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about marketing and things going with marketing, and then you're going to see a hopefully beautiful painting at the end of this, okay? That says, I like your shirt. I want one. I know. I love this. I found this on Etsy. I love Dolly, and as you are going to see in a few weeks how much I really love Dolly. Okay, so we have, let's see, a lot of y'all. Okay, good. Y'all can all hear me. How many of y'all love the whole VW bus kind of vintage look? How many of y'all love that kind of look? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this Christmas. I went ahead and painted the whole thing gray before we started. And this is just on a 16 by 20 canvas, nothing major. And then what I'm going to do is just use some complementary colors. I'm going to use some reds and greens, maybe throw in some turquoise. Anybody think I should throw in turquoise? I know we've been having a lot of turquoise this week. And I also want to know, for those of you that have been watching all week, have you enjoyed me talking about how you can go through the different stages? We've talked about from stage 1, hopeful artists, all the way up to stage 5. I feel like we've been at almost like a crash course camp. Does anybody else feel that way? Like it's been almost like a crash course? Hey, Laura, she says, hey, Heidi and PPHQ sisters. I know since it's Christmas, yes, I just finished a Hallmark. I was taking a break and doing a little work and watching a Hallmark movie. And yeah, I was finishing up a Hallmark movie just before I got on here. I had to get inspired. Oh, good. Dina says, yes, I enjoyed the teaching of the stages. Oh, great. And y'all are a yes on turquoise. Okay. I like that. I think I can make that happen. Okay. So, how many of y'all saw today the interviews I did with Jamie and 2 Sarahs, Sarah with an H and Sarah with not an H, and then also Jessica. How many of y'all saw the interviews today? And did you like it? Oh, Leslie, I'm glad you made it. Yay. Oh, good. Rose says, very inspiring talks, just need to do it all. Yeah, it's all about taking action, isn't it? We can learn, but you got to take action. Yeah, maybe a few. She says, I've watched all week, Brenda says, and I've learned so much from you. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. This is just the tip of the iceberg. For those of you that have joined Paint Party Headquarters, let me know. Because I know y'all are running in there like it's a candy store, and you got to calm down. Everybody just calm down, okay? So I think we're good on tech support?
I think so.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
He's taking a picture. Oh, and do you mind shutting that door just in case the girls get loud?
Okay.
Pixie has 3 friends over. and they were supposed to be watching Stranger Things. She was all excited thinking, Stranger Things is starting today. I'm going to have my friends over and we're going to watch it together. And Bobby got so sad because that's kind of been him, his and her kind of thing where they would watch Stranger Things together. And then she said, I want to watch it with my friends. And he was like, and I was like, Bobby, she's in high school now. She wants to start having like things with friends. And so he's like, I know, but it's so sad. And I've never watched it. I heard it's really good. And I said, I was like, I'll just start watching it with you, Bobby. I was like, I don't even know what it's about, but apparently it's a good show. So I'll just watch it. If it's not good, I'll just read while he's watching. I don't know. Maybe it's good. Do y'all like it? Do y'all watch Stranger Things? Oh, Becca, welcome. She says, I joined during the fall ball. Oh my gosh. Yeah. A lot of our paint party headquarters on here watching are going to be welcoming you. We are a very happy, welcoming group. So thank y'all, all of y'all that are jumping in and welcoming people. Okay. So let me go ahead and basically I just added red here and I'm going to add some stuff on top. But guys, when you're doing Christmas colors, you have got to get the right red. I love a good Tuscan red. I love that color for Christmas. So make sure that when you are doing Christmas stuff, you are getting the right red. It is very, very important. Okay, so yes, we are. Oh, a lot of people. Okay, so Tammy said she didn't like it. Love Stranger Things. Stacy liked it. Oh, Stella joined today. Welcome. Hey guys, all of y'all that joined Paint Party Headquarters, remember every single thing I painted this week, give me a little bit of time, but I make tracers. So you'll be able to actually print off the tracer, use carbon copy, and you don't have to freehand a thing, okay? So so all of y'all that join Paint Party Headquarters, just know that it's coming. It probably won't be like immediate, but just give me a little bit of time and I'll get it to you, I promise. Okay, so I'm going to start adding, I have lots of greens as you can see. I'm going to start with a deeper green on the back side of these trees. And then I want to show you how I can blend some stuff on top of those, okay? So we're just going to start with the deeper green first. And it's a very, very technical skill. It's called blobbing. Very, very technical skill. Blobbing, okay? For those of y'all that are like, what is she saying? Okay, I don't have a lot of real tech art words. Even as an art teacher, I would teach some of the words, but a lot of times, my whole goal as an art teacher was really to share that passion because I knew if I could get them to love it, then they're going to learn it, right? They're going to want to know more. They're going to be seeking out more. But if I bored them to death, they're never going to get past the boredom to want to go learn more. And I think sometimes, people feel like, well, they got to know like exactly this or exactly. And I get that. And especially like, in high school and in college and stuff like that. But as an elementary art teacher, when I was teaching elementary art, my whole goal was to help them just fall in love with creating, like fall in love with it. Because when you can teach somebody how to fall in love with something, like that's a passion they can have forever. That's something that they can forever experience and love. And I've told this story before, and some of you may have heard it, but I was teaching at an in-person paint party, and there was this lady there. I'm going to use the same messy brush. While this is drying, I'm going to start adding in a different shade for this tree. Oh, Kathy, welcome. Oh my gosh, I love that. That's awesome. She says she just joined today. Emmy says, wow, you have 109,672 followers. Congratulations. I didn't know it was that high. I knew it was getting high. Yeah, and that's some of the stuff I teach you. I teach you how to get more followers on Facebook. I teach you how to build your social media. I mean, everything to do with creativity into the marketing and the business side of it. Because that's the thing, guys. You can be the most talented painter in the world, but if nobody knows what you're offering, it's going to be hard to make money at it. And my job and what keeps me up at night and wakes me up in the morning is how can I help you I seriously, like when I wake up, I feel like I'm going to work for Paint Party headquarters. Like I feel like, it's not my company. It's more like I'm the person that has to go to work for that, because I want to make sure everything that I'm able to give to y'all is something that's going to help you. So remember, all of y'all that are joining on Tuesday, we have a really special thing that I'm introducing. It's a Make Money Now challenge just for those that are joining on Tuesday. I'm sorry, for all Paint Party headquarters that have joined, we'll be able to learn this new way of making money through being creative, and you don't even have to ship. And for those that know me, I hate shipping. I hate it. Like getting this Happy Mail out, and give me at least a week and a half. Okay. I mean, like I struggle getting the envelopes out. I always do, but I struggle getting them out because I'm just not a person who likes to ship or mail things. So this new method I'm going to teach you, it's a reverse paint party, is really awesome. And I am so excited. We're actually, I've been testing it and it's been working really great. And I'm actually filming all the trainings probably tomorrow, because we're releasing it on Tuesday. We wanted to get it to y'all as soon as possible. But anyway, I wanted to share with you that story about that lady. So I know I was talking about, like, I feel like we have to like be able to give, joy, show joy, the passion of it. And I was talking about, as an art teacher, how, I was more interested in teaching these kids how to use art and how to have fun with art. Right. And, oh, that's okay, Tracy, you're here. And so this one time I was teaching a paint party, and it was an in-person paint party. I'm going to add some brown in here real quick. And it was an in-person paint party, and this lady, she was in her 70s, and she wouldn't paint. She was running around. It was a church event, and we were at kind of this bed and breakfast place that I was teaching it at. And it was at this church event. All these ladies had come down for like a women's retreat. And she was taking pictures, and she was running around and taking all the pictures. And I was like, hey, I said, why don't you paint? Like, here's an extra, thing. Why don't you paint? If we were painting flowers or something. And she goes, oh no, I can't. I'm just going to take the pictures. And I was like, okay. So I'm walking around, and she is just smiling and smiling. And I said, I was like, why? You should paint. Like, really, I can take some pictures. Why don't you paint? And we'll try to go back. If we're missing any questions, I'll definitely try to go back and do some questions. And so she goes, well, when I was in third grade, now this is a 70-something-year-old woman. She said, when I was in third grade, my art teacher said that what I was doing was awful. And so since third grade, she had been holding on to that. How many of us have heard something from somebody, even though, like, it doesn't even matter what they said, but the way they said it, something they said, it held on to us. It like stuck in our soul. Does anybody ever have that? Well, this lady in her 70s was holding on to an art teacher. That's why I'm very passionate about like show encouragement. I'm very passionate about teaching that way. Because I know everybody is dealing with their own fears, their own struggles, their own self-doubt, their own being terrified. I made the joke earlier today, like I feel like my baseline emotion is scared. Like I'm doing everything terrified, right? And so I looked at her, and I was just like, it made me so sad. And I was like, well, I can tell you, I said, if you paint with me tonight, there will be nothing but encouragement. I promise you. There will not be one person who says anything bad about your art, and I will be here to help you the whole way. And so I talked her into painting, and this 70-something-year-old woman, she stood the entire time. She laughed and painted and danced while she painted and just laughed and had so much fun. And as I took her picture, she's holding it like a little kid, just the biggest grin. And she was like, this was just so much fun. I'm so happy I did this. And I was like so happy for her. But then in a split second, I was so sad because I thought, third grade to 70-something years old, she let one person's opinion dictate how she thought about painting, art, creating. And I thought, no, guys, we cannot let So, I mean, you know, that art teacher never thought a thing about it. Never even probably knew she said it. Or maybe she was a mean art teacher. I don't know. But, you know, she let her dictate that whole life. And she had no idea that it gave that lady, you know, at that time, that child, that self-esteem of immediately, well, I can't paint, I can't draw. You know, Sunday, it seems like it was weeks ago, but on Sunday, we talked about stage 1. And we talked about how, you know, some of y'all are coming in brand new. Some of y'all are just, you know, we talked to Susan the other day, who is I'm mixing a little bit of black with white so I can get a silver. I might just use silver, actually. Let me find my silver. No, let me paint this white. I'm going to paint it white. We talked about, you know, like, you know, she's a drawer and she's like, how am I going to do this? Is it okay? And I'm like, yes, I am teaching you total step by step. Everything is step by step. As you saw, this is even traced on. It's like a paint by number. And so, so whenever, you know, somebody is in stage 1, my suggestion to you is you just start painting the tutorials. You put on some Hallmark movies or crank up your favorite music. When you join Paint Party headquarters and you literally just start, you just paint with me. You're going to learn how to teach it from how I'm teaching it to you. You're going to learn how to paint it because, again, this method is not art workshops. We had somebody post in our group who, oh my gosh, beautiful painting of a girl with a fall leaf. It was like a portrait. And she was upset because they haven't had any signups. And I was like, you know, it's that, although it is gorgeous and beautiful, somebody is looking at that and going, oh my gosh, that's too intense. You know, like I couldn't do that, like especially a beginner. Guys, marketing an art workshop for somebody who's wanting to seriously learn like fine art is not what I'm teaching you. I'm teaching you how to market fun, creative, crafty, different things. The red color is Tuscan red. You will love it for Christmas. Tuscan red. So whenever you're thinking about this, you know, again, if you're a fine artist, you know, if you're wanting to make money, this is a very, very fun, easy way to make money. I know sometimes as a fine artist, we're like, oh, I don't know if I could do those more simplistic paintings, but there's a lot of potential. And my thing is like, I know when I can go and teach these type of paintings, I can reach so many people. And again, my whole mission is sharing God's love through art. My whole mission is inspiring people and helping people make money through their creative endeavors. And so I think it has to come back to like what your mission is. And if your mission is that you want to teach, you know, hardcore workshops where people are learning more portraits and things like that, that is fine. But you still have got to build an audience. If you don't know how to market, if you don't know how, and this goes to stage 5, right? If you don't know how to market, if you don't know how to get 109,000 followers on Facebook, you know, those types of things, those are the things that I can teach you. So if you're brand new and you're freaking out, again, you know, it feels like it's been a summer camp. We've gone from Sunday, stage 1, stage 2 on Monday, stage 3 on Tuesday, stage 4 on Wednesday, and now we're on stage 5. It feels like, you know, almost this crazy like boot camp we've been on together over this past 5 days. And let me know if you have really liked this. Yeah, Leslie says, I'm a fine artist and I'm ready to do something different. I need a change. Yeah, and there is nothing wrong with, I mean, I admire you fine artists so much because you are so much more talented than I will ever be. But what I'm saying to those of you that are fine artists is, and we have a lot of fine artists in our group, but what I'm saying is that I'm going to teach you how to make money in a fast way. So if you're trying to make some extra money, let's say you build up some paint party goers and all of a sudden you start having repeat people on your page, then you can make it a little bit more difficult. As people start to get to know you and trust you and start to go, oh my gosh, you know, Christy Hawkins, my friend, she's a perfect example. And she, you know, we collaborate on a lot of things together. And she's has this awesome, beautiful vase of flowers and pumpkins and all these really cool, crazy things that she's painting, and she's a fine artist. Like she is really great. She's a way better artist than me. And we always talk about it. You know, she loves teaching more of the more intense painting stuff, where I love teaching the marketing stuff and love teaching you the paintings that you can use at your paint parties and get them sold at your in-person and online and all of that. So it's kind of cool to have those variations. But then also, if you're a fine artist, oh my gosh, Rochelle says, I just joined, gonna be up all night. It's not a candy store. Don't go in and eat all the candy at once. You really do need to pace yourself, okay? All of y'all that are joining, let's just see who all has joined this week, because we have hundreds of you. So I don't know how many of y'all are actually on here. And I'll give a prize away here in just a second. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Sheila. She says, I'm always looking for cool ideas. This one's looking cute. Yeah, Christine, if you have to wait till 2021, that's totally fine. But I would challenge you to go ahead and start making money now. Like, why wait? You know, don't wait until 2021 to start making money. You are in Q4, which, for those of you that don't know what that means, everybody is spending money to buy Christmas presents. I don't care what's going on in the world. People are still buying Christmas presents. They're still buying custom things. They're still decorating for Christmas. Oh my gosh, we have so many people that just joined. Oh my gosh, welcome. We are so excited. Yeah, okay, so Leslie, I have no clue how to market. I'm so excited to do this. Tori, I just joined during the Witch Fall Ball. Can't wait to meet all my new Paint Party Headquarters sisters. Connie coming in from Ohio. So cool. Redoing my kitchen in old trucks. Ooh, that's fun. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing, guys. When you join, and I know tonight's the deadline, so make sure you get in tonight, okay? So when you join, and this is our last live, so as you can imagine, me and my team, we're going to be working, trying to get everybody in. Please give us some patience over the next few days, because I know we're definitely going to need a day or two off for sure. But on Monday, after you join on Monday, we're going to have a 6 p.m. welcoming ceremony. So guys, what I did was I went ahead and just put lines there so I would not lose my window. And in a second, I'm going to start adding some more details here. I just wanted to get that kind of white on there. So what I want you to do is, for all of you that have joined, I want you to take a deep breath. We're giving you immediate access to everything. The Paint Party Headquarters website, the Paint Party Headquarters app, the private Facebook group, as well as you'll start getting emails from us the first 3 Mondays of every month, okay? So basically, we want you to be able to consume Paint Party Headquarters the way you like it, whether it's by email, through your phone on an app, through a website, or through the Facebook group. Now, here's the thing. 9 times out of 10, it's a bonus Easter egg hunt. The email that you pay with and that it goes to almost always goes to spam or promo folder. So what I want you to do, that's your first thing, is you're going to go find that email. If you still cannot find it, if it's like not there, confused, you can't find it, I want you to email support@paintpartyheadquarters.com. Remember, only if you can't find the email, okay? And then Cherie, she's going to be able to help you. She helps with all the payment stuff, everything in that area. And she'll be able to help you and you can find all of that stuff there. She'll help you get the email, all of that going. But make sure you check out the support at Paint Party, check out your, go try to find it first in your promo or your spam folder. Because 9 times out of 10, it's an Easter egg hunt, and it's sitting there waiting for you. It's so frustrating that it does that, but thank y'all so much for your patience with that. Okay, so I do need a little gray, which I might add, like I said, silver right here for the bumper. Let me make sure. Okay, should I pick another winner of some Happy Mail? Oh, the app's going to be so once you get the email, and you can also, all of y'all in Paint Party headquarters, if you go to announcements in the private Facebook group, you're going to see a step-by-step. If you scroll down, you're going to see the calendar, so you'll know when the meetings are, all of the stuff that's coming to you. Every month we post a calendar. I recommend you print it, then you know exactly when everything is coming your way. And then in the announcements, that's like the stuff we want you to know right now. Okay. So make sure whenever you go to the announcements, and then you can check out that stuff there. Oh, I need to find my silver. Hold on. Let me find my silver. Do y'all mind? Okay. So yes, on the prize. Okay. So let me pick a prize and then find my silver, because I really want these bumpers to not be, just gray. So hold on one sec. I know I have it here. That's not silver. Hold on, y'all. My art studio is a disaster. Ah! Okay, I'm going to see if I can open this one. I like the squirt bottles better. Let's see. I'm new and late. Nancy, you are right on time, girl. Nancy says I'm new and late. That's funny. Let's see. Let's have Holly Chambers. Holly Chambers, I'm going to pick you as one of the winners for the gift card. So be expecting some Happy Mail. Holly Chambers. And make sure you email support@paintpartyheadquarters.com with your full address. So remember, pinky promise to only send if you're one of the winners, or you have questions about getting into Paint Party headquarters. All right, so let me see if I can get it open. I don't know if I can. I'm so not strong. Words are powerful. I am strong. I am strong. I am strong. I know it's gonna be a minute. I really want the silver. Hold on. That's why I like these, y'all. These make me very happy. Oh, y'all are so awesome. Y'all are all congratulating each other. Y'all are so cool. Oh my gosh. I can do this. I know I can. Yay! I think it's working. It's happening, y'all. It's happening. Hey, Robin. Hey, Teresa. Oh, it's happening on the floor. Yeah, so I was just doing Rose. I'm gonna get it. It's actually loosening. Oh my gosh. I gotta take a quick break. That was hard. That's the hardest thing I've done all day. Okay, so let me get here. I need a round brush. Okay, so this silver, y'all, is really great. They do have it in the 2 ounce. It's just a metallic silver, but I love how shiny it is. So if y'all can see that, it's going to have some sheen to it. I'm concentrating on my circles. Okay, and I'm actually going to go ahead and do the bumpers that too. Can y'all see that? And then I'll outline them so those bumpers will go back. So they'll kind of show up, because I know we have that gray on the background. So if I was doing this at a paint party, what I would do is I would probably have the background already painted. And the reason why is I've done something similar like this at a paint party, and it took so long. It took like 3.5 hours. So I would probably go ahead and have the background painted. So, and then I would have the actual painting pre-drawn on there. Okay, so this part is really fun. So what I like to do is I have all this dark green in here. What I like to do is use some different color greens and just blob, again, very techy. We're just gonna, technical here. We're just gonna be blobbing them on, okay? So again, we're using some complementary colors. We're using greens and reds, and we're just blobbing it. And then in a second, you're gonna see I'm gonna add some other greens in here. And I know we're painting Christmas and it seems early, but man, there's already stuff starting to come out for Christmas. Have y'all seen that? Have y'all been to Hobby Lobby lately? It's crazy. I mean, I love it personally. Like the more fall, the longer we can extend fall and winter and all of that, the better. Like I am definitely a summer girl. Don't get me wrong. I love summer. Oh my gosh, I love it. But I don't know. I think I love all the seasons. I think I pretty much love all of it. It's a 3-hour class. Oh yeah, the Dolly virtual. Yeah, the Dolly virtual is a 3-hour class. That's a master class. If you want to know about that, let me know. It's different than Paint Party Headquarters, but I don't want to confuse you, so I don't want to talk about that on this because it'll confuse you, and we don't want to confuse anyone. Okay, so I'm just adding some different greens here. Just kind of, I'm just going to use this one. This is actually a we have a Kelly green, a festive green, and then I'm going to use a metallic green. I'm just kind of going on the left right here just for fun, just to add some variations. And again, this is just for fun. Like, you know, you can make it just a couple of colors, but sometimes I just like to get crazy. Anybody else like to get crazy when you paint and just go for it? I just like to get crazy. This one probably needs some more down there, maybe in the dark. Okay, and then now I'm going to use a little bit of a lighter. And let's see. Oh, that's cool, Marie. I really love the spring when everything is new again. I know, Cindy, yeah, how many of y'all are like that? Like, I love it all. Like, I love like the feeling of like when it starts to get colder, you know, the seasons. And then I also love the feeling of, this is a yellow green, y'all, a yellow green. I'm just going to add some to it. I also love the feeling of, you know, when it gets into that winter phase and you get all bundled up, but then, you know, after about a month of that, I'm done with that. I'm like, okay, let's start getting back to spring so we can start, you know, going swimming again. I love swimming so much. Like I love the water. So I'm a big, you know, person who just I just love to jump in caves that are beautiful, like, you know, those underwater caves, and not diving. I don't like to scuba dive them. I like to jump off cliffs into them. That's really where I like to be. And that's my happy place. So things like that just make me so happy. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. What I'm going to do with this one, since y'all saw how I just kind of put that on there, I'm actually going to take that same brush, which is just kind of like a 1-inch flat, and I'm going to use the metallic. This is a metallic green. It's called Festive Green, but it's the metallic version. Festive Green, the metallic version. And I'm just going to kind of take little bits here and there. I really love how this tree turned out, so I don't want to go too crazy on it. And sometimes it's just a matter of blobbing it on, y'all. Nothing serious, just blobbing it on. I think I'm just going to do the top. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. Okay, so now my next step, I'm kind of looking at my example so I don't forget anything. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of get a line here. I want to kind of have ropes here, like it's being held, like it's tied onto the VW bus. Again, this is not a realistic representation. So it's just a fun little thing. So we're just going to kind of add them on there so it's holding it. And then I'm going to start adding some lines in here so we can start to see stuff and add some lights. I want to add some lights on it. And let's see, we have Marty saying, I love all the seasons, but fall and winter are my faves. Kathy says, that really looks good. Great. I love holiday painting and crafts. Yeah, me too. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love that's, I love summer and I love swimming, but I think painting wise, these are my favorite. Like painting all the fun fall and Christmas stuff. It's just, oh man, something about it. Just getting your coffee and your painting. Oh man, it just makes me so happy. Okay, so I'm going to outline this. For those of you that struggle with outlining, as you can see, I'm using a liner brush and I'm just grabbing it with my pinky and just letting it kind of fall, because a lot of times I'll get shaky hands. Is there anybody else here that gets shaky when they paint? Is there anybody here that kind of gets shaky when they paint? When I drink too much coffee, especially like if I usually can only have 1 cup. If I have 2, then I start to get really shaky. So I have to be careful whenever I'm doing my painting. So I have to like watch it, especially if I know I'm going to be painting that day. I won't. I'll try not to drink a second cup of coffee. Doesn't mean it always happens. Yeah, let me see if anybody else. Yes. Okay. So you understand. Okay. So to combat that, guys, literally just twist and pull, and then really just anchor either your hand down, or you can even go as far as like kind of holding this here, and then you can support it that way. Okay. So twist and pull, you can support it this way with one other hand. Or you can hold your pinky somewhere and anchor it that way. And it really, really helps. A lot of times too, if I'm teaching at an in-person paint party, if I do notice somebody that's done a great job painting, but they're just really struggling with the that part of it, because I've done it for so long now, I can usually do it pretty fast. I'll just go in and quickly outline it for them. I used to say, hey, everybody, if you need me to outline your paintings, I'll be right there. And then I realized I was outlining everybody's paintings, even the people that were, better painters than I were. So now I'm like, you need some help? And then if they need help, I'll help them out. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and outline this. And then while I'm doing that, I just want to remind everybody, all week we have been, interviewing Paint Party Headquarter members, sharing their stories. How cool was Jamie's story today? Did y'all hear Jamie's story? How she had started paint parties, had booked 10 parties, the beginning of March, was getting all the dates together. COVID hit, literally went from a 0 Facebook business page to doing Facebook Lives every morning. And not only started painting, she calls it Art in the AM, but started a monthly painting group. I think she has 39 people. So that's like a 39-person paint party every single month. That is awesome, isn't it? Like, how cool would that be? Like, just to know every month you have that. Marty, sometimes I use Posca pens to outline, but it's funny. Like, I don't know if I just get impatient, but I really love a paintbrush. So yeah, sometimes I do. And actually for paint parties, sometimes I'll bring those for other people to use. But I don't know, I just love the feeling of doing this with a paintbrush. So yeah, but you can totally use, I've brought Sharpies too. If you bring the wider Sharpies, as long as people don't use them on wet paint, you can use them. I've had people that actually bring their own Sharpies that have painted with me for a long time. They'll go, no, I'm just going to outline everything later, or, let it dry really good, and then they'll outline it at home. And sometimes it doesn't need to be outlined. Like what I'm doing right now is not necessary. especially if you're kind of making it more of a, not as harsh, but I just wanted kind of to put some more heavy lines for this tree part and then make this more of the background piece. So I want this to stand out a little bit more. So like I said, there's really no wrong or right way. It's just really what you want to do. Okay, so in just a second, I'm going to pick another name. So I appreciate all of y'all that keep commenting and just being here. I'm just so happy you're here. I'm so happy that y'all have enjoyed this past 5 days. Me and my team have been working so hard to put all of this together, because when we open the doors, like, I don't know if y'all know this about me and the team, but we don't do things halfway. There is not a halfway button on our radar. We either do it awesome and right, or we don't do it. And so that's what I love so much about all the ladies that help us in Paint Party headquarters, and just all of y'all that are a part of this. Like we want to make, even if you don't join Paint Party headquarters, we wanted this week to be something that's going to either inspire you, that's going to give you value, that is going to help you, and regardless if you decide that you want to learn from me more. Like we are not those people that do things halfway. We are not halfway people. So those of y'all that haven't joined yet and you've been wanting to, remember, tonight is the deadline. So make sure you make your decision and join. The link is in the description. So just make sure. All of y'all on YouTube, I just want to say thank you. I know we're streaming to YouTube as well. So thank y'all so much for subscribing to Texas Art and Soul on YouTube. I really appreciate that. We've had a lot of new subscribers, I think, just by going live so many days in a row. So I really, really appreciate y'all. Okay, so I just put a little gray in there, nothing serious. And now I'm going to just add some little lines. And then I am going to make some fun little, let me see if y'all can see that well. So y'all can see. Oh, Kimmy, welcome. She said, I'm so glad I joined last night. Looking forward to something. And then it went, it went really fast. I didn't see it. Okay, so I'm just going to, again, anchor my pinky. And then we're just going to do basically smiley faces. Everybody show me your smiley faces. Show me your smiles. Just anchoring the pinky and then just literally smiley facing across. These are going to be a strand of lights. Okay? So I'm just kind of anchoring this across. And then remember, all of Paint Party headquarters, you're going to have rights to use this painting to make money with. So you're going to be able to, we're going to give you the tracer for it. You're going to be able to rewatch this. I'll take pictures of all the colors I use, so that you can use this entire design to make money this season. So, so for all of you that join Paint Party headquarters, remember that you have rights to any of my designs that I create for your online use to make money, for your in-person party use to make money, as well as, art kits, porch laners, all of that. You can literally, we have over 100 designs in Paint Party headquarters that you immediately have rights to. The other cool thing about it is we have so much marketing materials. So, we have an awesome graphic designer who creates marketing materials so that you can just grab and go. It is literally like when I did the fall ball, for those of y'all that were with me for the Hootable Harvest and the Witches Be Crazy, that is where I went to get all my stuff out of my own Paint Party headquarters. Like I went there to grab my stuff because I wanted that. Let's see. If you don't join Paint Party headquarters, can you still order your outline designs? Elaine asked. No, I don't have them on sale like that as templates. We put everything inside of Paint Party headquarters. So if you're a person who's not really wanting to, maybe you're not wanting to do the business side, we do have people that join that are just wanting to paint with me. And so, with so many tutorials, you literally can just paint and you'll have access to all the tracers as well. Okay, so I'm adding some snow real quick. This is just a very, very, very easy, as you can see, the back of the brush, nothing major. I'm actually going to just add it all the way throughout. And then I'm going to add some lights to that VW bus. I might add some lights to the tree. Do y'all think I should put some lights on the tree? This tree? I don't know. I'm back and forth on it. I feel like, of course, it's not a realistic. Do you think I should?
It's not plugged in.
I know, but I feel like it might be cute.
It would be cute.
What do y'all think? Bobby's like, it's not plugged in. It's not realistic, Bobby.
Maybe it's after Christmas and they just left the lights on it and they're going to take it to the dump.
It's the sad disposal of the tree day. No, that is not. It is not the sad disposal tree day. That's like the saddest day of the year, isn't it? When you take it all down.
For asking me.
No, that is not what this tree is. What do y'all think? Should we put some lights on this tree? I'm going to put lights down here for sure. I'm getting very excited about the snow. Can y'all tell? Very excited. I'm adding too much snow. I'm going snow crazy. Okay, let's see. Do y'all think no lights on the tree? Deborah says, hi, Bobby. A wreath on the van. That's what it's missing. Yes, a wreath on the van. I need to do that. No to the lights. Okay.
There's a wreath.
They're laughing at you.
On the front of the van, you're just going to say,
I'm about to put a wreath on your face. I don't know. Where should I put the
my face.
Maybe I should put the wreath. Maybe in the middle? I don't know. Is that going to look good?
Why can't those little Archies be garland?
I don't know.
I'm throwing you off.
I don't know. That might throw me off.
I'll be
Those are
sorry.
going to be lights. Those have to be lights. But a wreath, y'all. Wreath between the tires. Like right in the middle? Or should it be like right here? I feel like it should be right here. Y'all let me know. Yes? Or should it be like right here? Oh, yeah, like on the side of the front door. That would be cute. Is that the front door?
Sure.
Yeah, I think that'd be cute. Okay, I'm going to do that. Okay, we're going for it. All right, we're going to make a wreath in front of y'all, and I hope it goes well. Okay, so I'm trying to remember what I did last year when I made a wreath. I think I did V's. Okay, let me draw the circle first. Okay. That's what I did. Okay, I need a smaller brush. That's what I did. I was trying to remember what I did last year because I remember making this. I'm going to make it bigger with that, and then I'm going to go over it with smaller. Okay. All right. Y'all threw me off for a second. I wasn't planning on a wreath. Oh, yeah. Somebody else thought it was garland, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could be garland. That's a good idea. It's a clever idea, Bobby.
Did you see Brenda's text?
No, I can't see anything.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm missing out. What's going on? Am I echoing?
No, you're good. She said this.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So don't stand up. It gets weird.
Yeah, it gets real weird.
The other day I was standing up and I guess I kept like putting my butt in the screen on accident, and she was like, stop putting your butt in the screen, and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize I was doing it. So yeah, that would get awkward. Okay, so while I add some stuff to this, let me go ahead and answer a few questions about paint parties. Let's see. Oh, that would be cute, Denise. Have some like lights showing inside. Ooh, what's that? Let me taste it. Coffee and painting. Does not get better than that. Okay, so anybody who has questions, let's say you are thinking about doing Paint Party Headquarters. You're on the fence. How can I help you get off the fence? Because again, the doors close at midnight. We have over 2,200 Paint Party Headquarter members now. And we are so so happy to help you. So happy to help you make money. And one of the new members said she messaged me. She said she binged so many of the trainings and got so inspired. She's like, I haven't slept. I'm like, you really should sleep. But she has already made over $2,000 just doing some of the techniques that I'm telling you. So Elizabeth says, how do people pay for your services? So if they're paying for Paint Party, if you're paying for Paint Party Headquarters, click the link in the description if you want to join. It's $37 a month. You can cancel at any time. But I do ask that you give yourself at least 3 months. Now, if you are doing a paint party, people can pay you. I'm going to add some berries to this. People can pay you via PayPal. You can also use, there's many other different ways people can pay. There's a Square that people can use. But what I recommend is just getting a business PayPal set up. And then there's many things you can do that's going to be able to allow you to accept payments. Because when you're doing custom work, let's say you're doing this and you're making you're putting someone's last name on it, or you're putting like a town on there or something like that. You're not going to create any of that until you have payment. Because guys, seriously, if you're doing stuff and you're not getting paid first, a lot of times people back out and they won't pay. Kind of like with paint parties too. Was there anything else, honey? Is everything good?
I was checking on you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Keep it up.
Thanks. I like this little VW bus. It's making me very happy. So you want to make sure that people are you're paying. Like when you do your porch leaners, those like before, I might have a couple of examples that I've made, but I'm not going to make anybody a porch leaner until they've paid me. Used to, I was not that person. I remember standing at a paint party over 10 years ago, and my mother-in-law was there, and she had one of her friends come, and her friend hadn't paid yet. And I was about to start teaching, and she's like, Heidi, go ask her for her money. And I was so nervous to ask for money. And I'm like, looking back, I'm like, that girl should have been ashamed. She should have come to me and been like, here's my payment for tonight's, paint party, right? But back then I used to be so nervous and just so timid. But I have been burned a few times. When you stay up real late working on some commissions or working on somebody's art, and then they don't pay, let me make sure there's no alarm going off. Okay, good. Is everybody else okay on the volume? Oh, and Elizabeth, welcome. She joined on Monday. Yes, you'll have to watch the replay. Oh, thank you, Becca. If you're a person who's done that, that feeling of hey, I've worked on all this and then somebody didn't pay me. So I am all about you get payment first before you start creating all of your stuff for people, because man, there's nothing worse than you put all this time in, you spent time away from your family, and then they didn't pay you for it. Okay, good. Y'all can hear okay? Okay, awesome. I'm going to actually add a silver, and what I'm adding is just something for the light to hold on to. So basically just a silver rectangle. It's just kind of a blob, really. And isn't it fun how once you start adding all the little details, it starts to get really fun. You missed the outline on the bottom of the van between the tires. Oh, thank you so much, Beth. Beth Laws, I'm going to send you a present. Beth Laws, you are the next winner on The Price is Right. So send an email to support@paintpartyheadquarters.com. You can tell my brain's starting to not work anymore. All right, Beth. Thank you for telling me that. I'll send you some happy mail. Okay, so anybody else have questions about snow text to the tree? Oh, yes, Shelly. That is a great idea. Snow text on the tree. I love it. Anybody else have any questions about Paint Party Headquarters? I know I've been talking about it all week. So those of y'all that are just tuning in and you're like, what the heck is going on? Don't miss out. So if you've been wanting to make money doing creative stuff like this, now's the time. Pamela says, it amazes me that you can talk, paint, and create all at the same time. I can barely chew bubble gum and walk at the same time. Liz says that only happened to me twice. I paint custom ornaments. I know it's dumb, but I'm a coward about asking for upfront payment for my ornaments and jewelry, but for paint party, it makes sense. Wow, that's messed up thinking, isn't it? It's so, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, I was that person. And so I understand. Like, I'm not here saying like, oh, how dare you? I'm here saying I have been that person. I'm going to use some turquoise on these lights. I'm telling you this because I have been that person, and I know that fear is real of like, I mean, one of my friends years ago, she was at a paint party and I was giving her like, it was, $35 to come to my paint party. And I was giving her I was giving it to her for $20, the paint party. I was like, well, you can come. She had a bunch of kids, and I knew she wanted to come, but she didn't have the money. And so I was, she was a friend of mine, and I was like, hey, yeah, you can come. I can let you come for $20. Like, that'll cover my supplies and a little bit of extra. And she like never paid until the very end. And I was like so awkward. I did not know how to ask her for it. It was weird. I hated the feeling, like all of it. And so I went through that a few times. And then I got burned a few times. And after that, then I started going, nope, no more. Like, you want a custom porch leaner, you want to paint, whatever it is, like, here's the price, here's the link to pay. And once you pay me, it takes me 2 weeks to get it done, like whatever time frame you have. And then you go from there. So I know it feels awkward at first when you're first starting to ask for money, especially because, I mean, this is freaking so fun. Like, this is so fun to paint. I love this. So yes, it's fun, but you still have to pay your bills. Don't we all, right? None of us are exempt from paying our bills and paying our stuff for our kids or our family. So you have to remember, like, you still have to, I mean, that's part of being a creative person, but also a part of doing it as a business. Now, there are a few people that they don't need money for this, and they're using their paint party stuff as a donation. So what I mean by that, and again, that I'm not doing that. Like, mine's, I donate to things that I'm passionate about or whatever. But my paint parties are the way I make money to pay for Pixie's braces, to pay for, her school, whatever it is that I need to pay. Everything seems to be going to Pixie nowadays. Kids are expensive. But you know what I'm saying? Like, my money is my family's income, right? So, but there are people, the reason I'm saying this is because I know not everybody has to use their painting for their income. And if that's the case and you're doing it and you're able to donate your time, donate whatever, you can still do that. But you still got to know how to market to get yourself out there, right? Like, I mean, if you want to donate your stuff or whatever, you still have to do that. But what I found is that even the people who want to donate their time, they want to, and I added that little gray, see that little silver with the turquoise lights kind of coming off. Do you like using an easel or paint flat on the table? Marlene, great question. So I usually paint flat personally, or I like to paint with it hanging on a wall because I love painting on walls. But at my paint parties, I usually bring easels for paint parties. Let's see. Yeah, plus it takes time to make it and supplies. Yeah, good comment, Lori. Kathy says, especially if it's how you're making a living, you have to make folks pay. Even if not, your time and effort is worth it, and people should respect you enough to pay. So for sure, make them pay up front. Yeah, Kathy, I've learned that too the hard way. Like, once you start respecting yourself as this is your company, this is your business, this is how you're making a living, other people will start respecting you as well. So what I found is once I was like, yeah, I'll do it, but it costs this much or whatever the case was. And then people started going, oh, and, a lot of times, like, for example, somebody messaged me because I did this really, really fun dolly dresser. And somebody messaged me about, it was an old coworker about doing a dresser for her daughter. And I was like, yeah, I said, I can do it, but this will be the price. Like, I immediately say it now, where before I would almost skirt around it. And now I'm like, yeah, I can do it, but this will be the price. And so usually it's like, okay, I'll get back with you. Well, guess what? They didn't get back with me. So, I always make my price, and I always tell them honestly. Another coworker recently messaged me about doing some paintings for his little girl. And I said, yeah, I can do it, but this is about the price it's going to be. And I'm not even going to be able to get to it till January, because we have so many things booked between now and January. And then, he just messaged back, and I don't even think he messaged back, but there's something like when you put a value and a price on what you're doing, they're going to see it as like, wait a minute, this person's legit. Like, this is her business, and you've got to do that. If not, you're going to be taken advantage of. And, when you start taking away time from your family, those people, they don't realize that, it still takes time. Even if you're really good at it and you're fast, how many hours did you spend to get that fast? Right? Like, it just always kills me whenever, people don't value that. Yeah, I might be a fast painter now, but I've been painting since I was 15 and have been practicing. And, even the talking while I'm painting, I've been practicing that for years. And that's why, I can say, yes, this would look way cuter if I wasn't talking and painting. But that's why, again, there's value in that. There's value. Just because you're really good at something doesn't mean you should make it cheaper, So, so with that being said, when you're going in there and you're like, telling people a price, you want to be confident. And does it feel weird at first? Yeah. Anything you do that's not normal, or anything that you do that you haven't done before, is always going to feel weird. Always going to feel weird. Let me see if there's any other questions. Joining Paint Party Headquarters was the best decision I made when starting my business. It saves so much time and stress. Heidi leads the way, and there's a bunch of fellow artists encouraging us every step. The tutorials on using social media are gold to people like me who didn't have it when they were younger and learned step by step. The positive space Heidi and crew provide is great when all around me people are anxious and speaking negatively. It's a little oasis. Oh, thank you for saying that. We really try to make it an oasis. And we want it to be an oasis for you, because, oh my gosh, there is so much negativity in this world, and that is not the place. Paint Party Headquarters is not a negative place. Just saying. And I've been very open and honest all week about this. If you're a mean person and you're a negative person, don't join. Like, just don't join. Just don't join. You can go somewhere else online and be mean, but we do not tolerate it. Like, there's a no toleration on that. Okay, so I have the lights added. I have the white, the snow kind of added here. I want to quickly show you a glitter technique and a snow text technique. If you don't mind, would y'all like to see the glitter and snow text real quick? And then we're going to wrap up. This is the final countdown, the final live of the whole. I'm going to get this. Hold on. I can do it. It's just paint. I know I can do it. This is the final few. I'm going to spill this whole thing all out. This is the final few hours of joining Paint Party Headquarters. So if you are ready to learn more from me, if you have enjoyed getting to paint with me, getting to learn from me, you have not seen nothing yet. I am full on. If you think we go all out for the launch of Paint Party Headquarters, can you imagine what we do for Paint Party Headquarters? So this is, like I said, just the very tip of the iceberg. I wanted to read one of our new members here. She said, Debbie said, I finally took the plunge and offered an online paint party, thinking to myself no one would join. Don't be like me in doubt. I have 5 paid customers and we are painting a welcome autumn sign tomorrow night. I'm so excited. I have people asking what will we be doing next because they couldn't join this time and want to get on to the next painting. I am so stoked and scared at the same time. It's my first time teaching a class. Congrats, Debbie. I'm so happy for you. And then Susan says, I cranked out 55 wood pallets in no time flat with my new nail gun and compressor. That is awesome. We love seeing y'all like create, whether you're cutting out the wood yourself, whether you're ordering the wood, whatever it is. So cool. And it looks like let's see. It looks like I think y'all want to see it. Okay, so I'm going to show you the snow text and the glitter. So here's what I recommend. So again, it's not a kindergarten shape glitter, but you're going to be able to see how I can add this on. And it would be really fun in the snow and in the tree. I'm just going to add some into the tree though, so y'all can see it, what it would look like. It has to be on dry paint, okay? So I'm just going to do with my finger, and then I'll bring it up to the screen so you can see it. But this is where I like to encourage people to finger paint because it really is just therapeutic. I mean, it's really fun. It's not, nothing serious. It's just a good old time. Like there's just a good old time. Okay, so whenever you add that on, it's gonna dry and it's gonna look better. Right now it's still a little bit wet, but I'm gonna hit this with a blow dryer really quick. And then I'm going to pick another winner, but I want to hit this with a blow dryer so when I add the snow text, it doesn't ruin it, okay? And then I'll pick, how about this? I'll pick 2 more winners before we go. And then remember, all of y'all in Paint Party headquarters, give us a little bit of time, but I'll get you the tracer and all the exact colors that I used. If you want to talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I think what I'm going to do too, oopsie, I don't know what happened there. I think what I'm going to do too is just add a little bit of, while I was blow drying that, a little bit of snow like it's right here. Okay, all right, so while I'm adding the snow text, basically this is a really great product. I use this all the time, and especially obviously around Christmas time. And then I'm going to take it, and I like to use my finger as well. And so I encourage this as well. And I use my finger, and I just have them grab it and just scrape it on there. See how it sounds? See how fun that is? Lisa, oh my gosh, I can still add gold. She says, oh my gosh. She says this is the first painting you've seen without gold. I can put gold on there. I can still get gold. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit on there, and then I'll show you up close. But guys, what I wanted to say is, as we recap, and I'm gonna pick 2 more winners before we go. But I'm gonna add this snow, pick 2 more winners, and then just kind of recap what the week was about. So, guys, today we have been talking so much about marketing and how you can be the best at whatever you're doing, but if you don't know how to market, you're not going to be able to make money doing what you love creatively. And as you saw, if you have not seen the videos, guys, I strongly encourage you to go back, binge watch them. I was teaching you how to book paint parties this week with my magic script. I was teaching you how to do Facebook Lives. We talked a lot about that. I mean, there's been like I said, I feel like we have been in an intense boot camp all week, and this is just scratching the surface. So for those of you that are like, I'm not sure, what I want you to do is go back, watch some of the Facebook Lives I've done this week. I really encourage you to watch the one I did today at 11:45. And I really encourage you to watch the one I did at 7 p.m. last night, Central. The reason why is because you're going to hear from other Paint Party Headquarter members. So you might go, well, Heidi, it's easy for you to say you're blah, 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 blah. Well, we all started with a Facebook page of one person, right? Forever, my Facebook page had my mom watching. That's how it was, right? Me and my mom. And so I want you to know, all of y'all that are doing this, there is just so much opportunity. And the way I'm teaching you to make money creatively is not just with in-person paint parties. There is a whole world out there that I am teaching you to do with making money. Whether it's the way you post on a buy-sell trade to do a porch leaner that's going to be different from your competition, that's going to make your sell, the way that I'm going to teach all of you in Paint Party Headquarters on Tuesday. I've worked out a deal with a wholesale company, which really normally does not happen, where they're going to be shipping individual things out. Very, very, very profitable way to do something, and you don't have to do any shipping. So there's a lot of powerful things that I teach you in there that is going to help you, but you have to make a decision. Me and my team, we can't go live from Sunday every week teaching like this for free. We can't. There's no way. So if we've given a lot this week, and if you can't join, that's totally fine. Suck it all up, like binge watch it, do all of that, and make some money. Make some money. Because regardless, I want you to be successful. I want you to see that as an artist, you can make money. And then for those of you that are joining, buckle your seatbelts, because you're going on a fun ride, because we are so giving. I don't know if you can tell from this week, we really do like to overshare. We really do like to see you succeed. And I'm going to add some gold because I just got to do it. We really do like to see you succeed. And when you're in Paint Party Headquarters, that is our goal. Our goal is to help you make money. So if for some reason you're doing something, we even have ladies that go, I'm doing exactly like you're saying. And I'll say, well, can you post what you posted? Can you show us what you did? And then we can look and we'll go, no, you need to do it this way, in a nice way, obviously, but we want to make sure that that sometimes it is literally just a few tweaks. It's literally just a few tweaks. Let's see. Oh my, it's been fun so far, and I've only been a part of it for a month. Oh, Marie, that's awesome. Let's see, I've joined during the fall ball. I'm so glad I did. I'm still a little hesitant of teaching, but the more I watch, the more I'm interested in doing it. Yeah, and guys, you don't even have to technically teach it to still make money. I could put a last name on this, and I could sell this as a commission. Let me show you. Let me just show you. I could put right here a little initial of somebody's. I could put a town name. I could put Christmas or bust. Wouldn't that be cute? What about Christmas or bust? I think that might be perfect. What else could I put on there? Oh, I just tried to blow off some of the glitter and I just spit all over it. That was gross. I apologize. What else should I put on here? I'm going to see. Oh, Rose says, woohoo for a fun week with Heidi. Yes, I think Saturday I'm going to just lay in bed all day. Yeah, I feel like my body just needs to recuperate. Okay, so what would I charge for this? Renee, I would probably, for this painting, customized, I would probably charge $55 to $65. Probably $55. And the reason why is because I could knock this out without talking. I could knock this thing out in 30 minutes flat. Like I could do it so easy. Christmas bus. Oh, gold dots on the wreath. Jingle all the way. I like that. Your name and give it away. Oh, that's cute. You've been so busy, you deserve a rest. Yeah, my whole team needs a little breather this weekend. So again, as you join, please give us some grace this weekend. And again, we have people that help us on the weekend, part of the PPHQ team. But we really, like, I am only in there Monday through Thursday. And the reason why, and a lot of new people have been like contacting me through private message. And guys, I just want to say the easiest way to get to me is through, where do I get all the energy? Juanita, it's the coffee. The easiest way to get to me is to put in Paint Party Headquarters, #HeyTeach, and then your question. Because literally, that's what I check first. Like my Facebook messages, sometimes I won't check them for 2 or 3 weeks. And it's not that I'm being mean. It's just that it is just overwhelming. I can't keep up with it. So it does get very, very overwhelming. So that is the best way you can reach me. And then inside Paint Party Headquarters, Monday through Thursday, it's like hardcore, like help, 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 help. And then on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I really want y'all to remember, like, I want you to, I like have a hippie Christmas. Wouldn't that be cute? Have a very hippie Christmas. I like that. Yeah, I think Easley's tree farm would be real cute. I like that because then it's personalized. And if you have something that's personalized, people want to buy it because they can see their last name on it. So yeah, so on, let me put Easley's tree farm. I like that. So on, in Paint Party Headquarters, you won't really see me active on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's really, really hard. Yes, buying essential stencils and using Texas Heidi does keep my coffee habit going because they pay me a little percentage. And then I am able to keep going for y'all. The coffee habit keeps me going. So it's like it makes the world go round. Y'all buy essential stencils and use coupon code Texas Heidi. It buys me coffee and it keeps me doing what I'm doing and helping you. So yeah, so the cool thing is I really try to, where do I want to put this? I'm going to I'm just going to do a monogram right here. Sorry, I had to concentrate when I did the E. Okay, I'm just going to do a monogram. What was I saying? Oh, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. No, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. In Paint Party Headquarters, for those of y'all that are brand new, I want you to remember, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I try not to be in the group at all. Usually Friday, I'm catching up on just like admin type stuff, or I'm getting ready for my own paint parties, or catching up on lives if I need to do something like that. And then on Saturday and Sunday, we do have team members that work and help, but I'm telling you guys, we have 2,200 plus members. So not only am I helping answer, the team helping answer, but the ladies, y'all are so giving to each other. And that is what I did not realize. When I started Paint Party Headquarters over 2 years ago, and we had 58 members my first time that we opened the doors, I had no idea how much of like a sisterhood that this would become and how helpful everybody was going to become to each other. So really, guys, even though I'm not there on the weekends, there is somebody there and they are there helping and all of those great things. And so really the reason I do that is because I want, and I'm just adding some white highlights, y'all. I want y'all to know that, like, as you build a business or as you take on something creative like this, as you start to do this, it doesn't matter how much success you have. If all you did was look down and just focus on that and you forgot to have a life and you forgot to give attention to your family. So for example, Saturday, part of, like, of course I want to lay in bed, but most of that day is probably going to be spent with Pixie and Bobby. because most of my days this week have been on Facebook Lives. And so a lot of time it'll be, that time is dedicated to my family. And so what I want to say to y'all is I want you to know that, you can have the best business in the world. You can have the most successful business in the world, but none of it matters if when you look up, your kids are grown, you don't have a relationship with your partner anymore. All of those things suffered because you put so much into it that you did not make time for that too. So the reason I have that strict policy, and I love so much whenever y'all call me out on it, because sometimes I'll be answering a question because I just can't help it. I get too excited and I see something y'all have done and I got to answer. I do not like that white in there. And so sometimes I'll answer something and y'all will call me out and you're like, Heidi, you're not supposed to be on here. It's the weekend or whatever. And I love that because it reminds me, because, as a very, much like y'all, we're driven people, we're creatives, and, we can make stuff and we can do all these fun things, but we're so driven that sometimes we forget to stop and go, wait a minute, we need to actually live while we're, doing all this. Because I think too, because it's so fun, a lot of times it does not feel like work. And a lot of times, I don't know about y'all, but I would rather be painting this cute bust than I would watch a movie right now. Because it's so much fun. So definitely guys, on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we try to stay out of the group. Obviously people are still asking questions and all of that, but I want y'all to know that there are those boundaries. Is I want you, as you are building your business, to know that you don't have to check your email every 5 seconds. It's okay. It's okay to let that stuff sit for a little bit. Okay, so you can kind of see how the glitter's drying. I actually probably, after this dries, I'll probably put glitter over the whole gray background because I love it so much. And then look at how I did a monogram for the wreath. And then right here, a door handle. I am missing a door handle. And then I did the snow for there. So let me add a door handle, and then I'm going to announce the last two. And then we are going to finish up. So you can either join or not join. We would love to have you. Over 2,200 other women in there waiting to help you, to welcome you. We would love for you to be a part of it. Obviously, if you're not, it's okay. We still love you. But if you think this week was fun, if you think you have learned a lot this week, let me know in the comments. And if you're joining, this is going to be just so much fun. So get ready, because we have a lot coming at you and a lot of exciting things happening. And I just want y'all to wake up Christmas morning and go, I paid for all my Christmas with all of this fun paint party money that I made. I just want y'all to have that. I'm just so excited. So again, this is another design that will be available inside of Paint Party headquarters. You'll have access to use this to make money. You can sell it on Etsy. You can make it into a sticker and sell it. I don't care. As long as you're a member, you can literally make money with it however you want. Okay, so I'm going to try to pick two more. Let's have Goldie Ford. Goldie Ford, I've seen you on almost the whole time. You are awesome. And then let's have Kathy Max. Kathy Max. Oh, thank you so much. I'm going to try Kim Lawinzak. Kim with 2 M's. Kathy Max and Kim with 2 M's. I don't know how to spell your last name. So y'all are going to have to, Goldie Ford, Kathy Max, and Kim with 2 M's. You're going to have to message me, email me at support@paintpartyheadquarters.com. And I want you to give me your full address, and I'm going to send you a gift card. And then we are wrapping up. So guys, I just want to say it has been fun. It has been such a great week. I just want to thank you so much for being a part of this. I want to say a huge thank you for all of you that have joined Paint Party Headquarters. Welcome. We are doing the official welcoming ceremony on Monday at 6 p.m. Central inside of Paint Party Headquarters. So for those of you that are like, I want to join, the clock is ticking, we only have a few hours left, here's what you do. Click the link in the description. It's going to lead you to a buy page. On that buy page, you can choose either monthly, If you choose monthly, that's great. Just make sure you stay in at least 3 months. Give yourself 3 months, okay? And then you're going to either select you're going to select monthly or you're going to select yearly. If you do yearly, you do get a free month. So if you pay, you're like, I'm going to commit to this for a full year and go for it. You can do the yearly. And then once you purchase, you use your credit or debit card, it's going to bring you over to another page. Now, this thank you page has a video of me, and it's about 30 seconds long. If you watch that, then on the left-hand side, you are going to be clicking on the private Facebook group, which will bring you to that. And please just be patient with us. We're getting you in as fast as we can. And then you're going to be able to go to the Paint Party Headquarters website and app. That's the next one. Now, here's where the Easter egg hunt comes in. We immediately send you an email as soon as you sign up. Go find it because it's usually in spam or promo folder, okay? So go find it. It's like an Easter egg hunt. Go find that email, put it into your email system so that they know that it's a good email. Liz says, I have a dumb question. Well, there are no dumb questions. Ask away, Liz. I'll see if I can answer it. And then you're going to find that email, and that's going to get you all set up, where you go for the app, all of those great things. And then I want you to remember that it's going to be like a candy store. You're going to be going in, grabbing everything you like and eating it, and then you're going to start feeling nauseous and sick. So you can't try to binge watch every single training inside Paint Party Headquarters in one weekend, okay? There's over 2 years worth of information in there, over 2 years worth of paintings. So yes, I know there's a lot. I know you're going to want to watch everything. That's fine. Just promise me you're not going to try to do it all, because we want to help you. We want to guide you. And on Monday at 6 p.m. Central, let me and my team get some rest. And then we're going to be right there back with you Monday morning, giving you all the directions where to go. But if you're ever lost, you can always go to announcements. Let me see if I saw her question. Let's see. Laura says, I'm a binge watcher. It's okay to be a binge watcher as long as you know that you might not need all of it right now. Remember, there's all different stages. I love this painting. Do y'all like this? I think it's just so cute. It just makes me so happy. I can't wait to teach this for a virtual paint party or an in-person. And remember, as a Paint Party Headquarters, you can do the same thing. Okay, so Liz says, is the live on Monday here on the Facebook page or on the Kajabi page? That is not a dumb question. That is a great question. It will actually be in the Paint Party Headquarters Facebook page, okay? So the welcoming ceremony at 6 p.m. on Monday is on the Paint Party Headquarters Facebook page. That is only for people who are paying to be in Paint Party Headquarters. Okay, guys, I am so excited. I just have had a blast with you. I hope you have had a blast. And again, whether you are learning from me, if you decide to move forward and learn from me longer, I would love it. If you don't, make sure you just binge watch everything I've done this week. I've shared a ton with you. But again, this is just the tip of the iceberg. So we have so much more to share with you, and I can't wait to help you more inside Paint Party Headquarters. I just want to say a huge thank you, and it's been a great week, and we will see you inside of Paint Party Headquarters. All right, guys, y'all have a great week. Bye.